What is going on out there, ladies and gentlemen? How you guys doing on this Thursday, August 11th, 2022? Thank you for joining me here tonight for another metallic episode of Music of Destruction. Bringing you the best in metal-related content, unfiltered, uncompromising, integral, and absolutely unfucking polished. Don't know why you'd be here if you don't like brutal goddamn honesty. If you missed anything in the past week, click the eye, bring down the menu. Everything you need to get caught up is up there in the corner of the screen. Remember to hit that subscribe button down below. Turn on that bell for all notifications so you don't miss a goddamn thing. The number one fucking metal channel, gonna give it to you with the underground as always. But this week, we're doing Top 15 Thursdays here on the channel. Once again, I'm excited for another special episode that I'm sure many of you are going to love as well. Now, tonight I'm doing my top 15 metal albums of 2005, midway through the early 2000s here, and it was a decent era for metal. Some great bands, great albums coming out. Lots of third wave black metal, funeral doom, and of course the resurgence of thrash, the new wave of traditional heavy metal, sludge, and all that awesome stuff. Great era for metal. All right, let's just get into it. Coming in at number 15, we have the USA Bestial Black Metal Legends Black Witchery Upheaval of Satanic Might, released in 2005 on Osmose Productions. If you know Black Witchery, you know exactly what you're gonna get. Straight up bestial black metal fucking chaos, raw aggression, dominance, supremacy, no compromise, no fucking trends, none of that garbage bullshit. Here with Black Witchery, this is straight up underground filth for only the elite of ears. And yeah, this is a great release from Black Witchery. Got to get some of their stuff, but Upheaval of Satanic Might is a really good album. It gets number 15. Coming in at number 14, we have the USA Death Metal Legends Hate Eternal with I Monarch, released in 2005 on Earache Records. Now, this is one of Hate Eternal's better albums. Some people didn't think it was as good as others. To me, it's kind of the album that it introduced me, to Hate Eternal, and I have fond memories of this. It's one of my favorite albums from them. I feel a lot of kinship with the musical themes and the lyrical themes. There's a lot of connection here for me, and I love how nostalgic this sounds. This is like ancient sounding death metal. It's not that stupid gory bullshit. This is like intellectual death metal, and I think Hate Eternal are one of the best for this, along with Nile and bands like that in that type of death metal. But yeah, Hate Eternal's I Monarch is a great fucking album. Some of the instrumentation here is just mind-blowing. In fact, all of it is. This is a great album. I Monarch from Hate Eternal gets number 14. Coming in at number 13, we have USA crossover thrash metal legends Municipal Waste with Hazardous Mutations, released in 2005 on Earache Records. Like the cover art, this album sounds exactly like that. It's very poignant, in your face, political thrash crossover with that hardcore punk virtuosity and that fucking vicious energy of hardcore punk with the thrash crossover. Very great lyrical themes on here, great songwriting, instrumentation, production, all that awesome stuff. Municipal Waste, Hazardous Mutations gets number 13. Coming in at number 12, we have finished black metal legend Sargeist with Disciple of the Heinous Path, released in 2005 on Moribund Records. I do believe this got number 2 on my Sargeist albums ranked. You can check that out. This is a very evil, dark, misanthropic album with lots of cold atmosphere and some amazing songwriting in terms of like where they wanted to go atmospherically. Musically, it's got some awesome dissonant guitar work, very cold ice fucking guitars, amazing melancholy, and dripping with atmosphere and hate and evil. Disciple of the Heinous Path from Sargeist gets number 12. Coming in at number 11, we have the Swedish black metal legends Kraft with Fuck the Universe, released in 2005 on Carnal Records. Kraft doing a ranking for my good buddy Ricky Jones, who just became a channel member. That's coming up next week. Kraft is one of those bands that you're either into or you're not into. This is very anti-cosmic, very chaotic, dissonant. It's like a fucking storm of the cosmos, man. This is pure destructive, misanthropic, hateful fucking black metal. Cold, fast, aggressive, brutal, and just uncompromised the way it should be. And I really have great memories of this record, and Kraft's Fuck the Universe definitely belongs in your collection if you love Kraft. This gets number 11. Coming in at number 10, we have Toxic Holocaust, Hell on Earth, released in 2005 on Nuclear War Now Productions. USA Speed thrash metal legends here once again. Joel Grind, the man behind the project, but he does have session musicians when he plays live. This is a very amazing record. Like the cover art, once again, we have another one of those bands that's not afraid to get in your face about world issues and topics. You could certainly feel a lot of those emotions and concepts here, both in the instrumentation, the songwriting, and of course the lyrics. This is truly one of their best albums, and Toxic Holocaust, definitely a band you need to get into if you want to hear that speed thrash metal coming back. This is a newer album, obviously, from '05, but that resurgence making its way here on the list again. Toxic Holocaust fucking rules. Hell on Earth gets number 10. Coming in at number 9, USA thrash metal legends, Exodus, Shovelhead Kill Machine, released in 2005 on Nuclear Blast Records. Kind of a middle-of-the-road album for some people for Exodus, although for me it's one of my favorites. I think in 2005, for Exodus to be putting out something this old-sounding, yeah, the production's a bit more modern, but this is still very rooted in their early stuff in terms of songwriting, style, lyricism, poignancy, and overall impact, and brutality and speed. Technical virtuosity on the instrumentation in a lot of ways. Not too technical though, but yeah, Exodus, Shovelhead Kill Machine, one of the best fucking records from them, in my opinion. Of course, you may have a different one, that's fine. But yeah, this is a good album from Exodus. Shovelhead Kill Machine gets number 9. Coming in at number 8, Swedish groove thrash gent band Meshuggah, Catch 33, released in 2005 on Nuclear Blast Records. This album would kind of set the tone after Nothing, and I forget what 2004's album was called. I know there was an EP there as well. Kind of forget. Sorry about that. Yeah, this is a extremely different Meshuggah album. It's very in your face, abrupt and jarring because some of the songs are only 1 or 2 minutes long, but they all kind of flow into each other. So there's a very interesting concept on this. It is as strange as the cover art. But in terms of how it's composed, they knew what they were doing. It sounds like it could fall apart at any moment, but it doesn't. And Jens Kidman and company here, fucking brilliant album. I will always be a lover of Meshuggah. Catch 33 gets number 8. Coming in at number 7, German thrash metal legends Creator with Enemy of God, released in 2005 on Steamhammer Records. What a glorious return for Creator. They had some less than stellar releases back in the early 2000s. However, they don't have a bad album. I did a Creator albums ranked if you guys want to check that out as well. This album to me sounded like their earlier material from the early 90s. Okay, this is absolutely stellar. Early 80s. This is like really amazing thrash metal, and for them to kind of combine the newer ideas they had with their older albums of the 80s and put it into one, that's kind of what you get here. And the songwriting, lyricism, instrumentation, just everything, the arrangements, the fucking vocal work, this is top-notch fucking Creator. Enemy of God gets number 7. Coming in at number 6, German black metal band Graven, once again, The Shadow's Eternal Call, released in 2005 on Undercover Records. Misanthropic black metal here once again. This is cold German black metal, okay? If you know Germany, you know how they like their black metal, really cold, very primitive, very abrasive, not afraid to say fuck you to all the trends or even their own audience in most cases. Very isolationistic, extremely melancholic and depressing, but also very serene and beautiful. And that black metal feeling is just fully intact here. Graven, The Shadow's Eternal Call gets number 6. Coming in at number 5, Swiss cosmic black metal legends Dark Space with 2, released in 2005 on Haunter of the Dark Records. This was like the second album I heard from Dark Space, and one of their best in my opinion. This is very cosmic, unyielding, uncompromising, very void black metal, if you will, voidish. You know, it feels like you're being enveloped by the cosmos and lost in space, and it's extremely atmospheric, dissonant, and hypnotic stuff. But these guys knew what they were doing from the very beginning with the entire idea behind Dark Space, because it literally sounds like Dark Space. That's what you get with their stuff, and this is a fucking amazing album. Number 5, Dark Space 2. Coming in at number 4, USA heavy power metal legend, once again, Dio, Evil or Divine, live in New York City. And I'm going to tell you something, for a live fucking album from Dio, holy shit, man. This is amazing. This doesn't even sound live. Yes, in terms of like the acoustics it does, but in terms of how tight the fucking instrumentation is, Ronnie James Dio's vocals here, like this is just mind-blowing with how good this is for a fucking later Dio album. This was, of course, after Master of the Moon in 04, which was their last full length. This is just mind-blowing. It's fucking Dio, Evil or Divine, live in New York City. What a record. If you haven't heard this, go listen to it. Dio, you are missed, brother. Dio, Evil or Divine. Coming in at number 3, Danish DSBM legends Make a Change, Kill Yourself with the self-titled, released in 2005 on Total Holocaust Records. I do own this album. I've done a ranking of them. I still have to review a couple of their albums. Pure DSBM misery, pessimism, despair, and solitude. Cold, bleak, funereal, uncompromised, raw, and just pure fucking despondency is what you get with Make a Change, Kill Yourself. They sure as hell don't give a fuck about having an audience, even though they do have fans like myself. This is just true fucking intolerance. Make a Change, Kill Yourself, self-titled, gets number 3. Coming in at number 2, Canadian death thrash industrial metal legends Strapping Young Lad with Alien. Yes, the album that Devin Townsend and company made when he was losing his mind from coming off his bipolar medication, though that was not intentional. This album is a brainchild of chaos, insanity, destruction, and misery, okay? And Devin Townsend said that after Alien, he kind of wanted to stop Strapping Young Lad because it took so much out of him. You can fucking hear that. I have the vinyl. You can hear that all over this. This is a man on the verge of a mental breakdown, and musically, that's what it sounds like, okay? Pure, infinite, chaotic insanity. This is just one of the heaviest albums of all fucking time. Strapping Young Lad are legends. I really wish they would come back, but of course Devin does not want to return to that mind state that he was in during the entire stint and the creation of Strapping Young Lad. But what a brainchild Strapping Young Lad was, and of course Alien at the top of the list. This is a great album. It gets number 2. Coming in at number 1, USA brutal technical death metal legends Nile with Annihilation of the Wicked, playing in the background on the screen there as well. What can I say, man? Nile's Annihilation of the Wicked. Their best album. This is brutal, technical, atmospheric, fast, aggressive, dominant, and just a straight-out face-melting piece of musical fucking brilliance. Nile's Annihilation of the Wicked, I don't know why that wouldn't be at the top of your list if you're a fan of Nile. This album is the album of the year for 2005 for me. I could not believe how incredible this album was when it came out. This blew everybody away. To this day, it still does, though Vile Neolotic Rites is one of their best. I own both of those albums. I own Annihilation of the Wicked and Vile Nilotic Rites. Got to get some more of their stuff. But yeah, this is a fucking masterpiece. It's Nile's Annihilation of the Wicked. It gets number 1. All right, there you guys have it. Another top 15 in the books here on Music of Destruction. Hope you enjoyed the premiere. If you're new, subscribe, turn on that bell for all notifications. Merchandise links in the description for both Bonfire and Teespring. Also, check out the store tab on the homepage right now. New merch going up. Janelle put up 2 new designs. I put them up. She's coming up with some more. Join the channel, become an MOD Elite. Awesome perks at $4.99 per month. Hit the join button. You get access to exclusive content, review requests within reason, band interviews and promotions if I like your band, collaborations if you have a metal YouTube channel, and I will help you design thumbnails and your descriptions and all that if you have a metal YouTube channel as well. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you for Metal Album Warfare Fridays. Hails.